There are too many aptitude exams. Confused with which model to solve, which to avoid? Hi, this is Harismita Rajkumar. Today, I'll be teaching you the most important models asked in all kind of aptitude exams. Commonly, we can say MAT, CAT, placement, GATE, and government exams, whatnot. So let's quickly get into the video. We will be solving the important model sums which can be asked. The similar types will be asked, and if you know the model itself, you'll be able to, if you understand this question, you'll be able to solve questions related to it. Okay, so let's quickly get into the video. Okay, so if the HCF of numbers is, the numbers are 299, 253, and the third number is A, is 23. The HCF they have given, it is 23, right? And the LCM of these three numbers is 16445, right? Then what is the number A? Which means they are asking you the third number A. So let us assume that the number 1. So N1 is number 1, which is nothing but 299. N2 is number 2, which is 253. And N3 is nothing but your number A. Okay. Now what they gave in the question given. So given HCF of what is that? Number 1, number 2, and number 3 is nothing but 23. And the question is to find the A, right? So I can rewrite it as HCF of 299, 253, and A is 23, right? Now what am I supposed to do? I'm also writing the LCM. So LCM of 299, 253, and your next number, right? So and your next number is A, is nothing but 16445. Now let us focus on this part alone, HCF part. Okay, don't go to this question or like this tip. Let me come to the tip later. Now first, HCF. What does HCF means? Which means among these three numbers, you have the highest common factor. That is your HCF. Which means you can write HCF is nothing but what is this? Let me just copy it. HCF of 299, then comes 253, A. 253, A is 23. So here your highest common factor is 23, which means you can represent this number in terms of 23, this number in terms of 23, and this number in terms of 23, right? So N1 you can represent in terms of 23. Say example 23 into P. You know this is N1, but you can represent in terms of 23 because that is your HCF. N2, number 2, same way you can represent in terms of 23. Say this is Q, 23 into Q, and you know number 2 is nothing but 253. And number 3, which is again you can represent in terms of 23. So this A is your number. So I know my number 1 is 299. So 299 is equal to 23 into P. So P is equal to 299 by 23, and P is nothing but 13. Okay. P is your 13. Then same way N2 you know 253. So 23 into Q is 253. Then what happens? You will get Q as 253 divided by 23. So Q will be nothing but your 11. I hope you got it. Now this you can't write it because you know this is A. You're just representing A is equal to 23 into R. So now I'm just writing the numbers. So numbers are this 299, you know the number. How can you represent it? You can represent it as 23 into 13. This is number 1. Number 2, which is 253, you can represent it as 23 into 11. And number 3 is A. I can represent it as 23 into R. That I can represent it. I hope you understood it. Now what is next one? Next one, they are asking, I know my LCM. Okay, LCM is nothing but lowest common factor. So this, now you come to this part. So this part, just if you have two numbers, those product will be is equal to HCF of those number into LCM of those number. But here we are having three numbers, right? So we are using this formula. If you have three numbers, okay, if you have three numbers and if you represent it as K into A, K into B and K into C, that will be equal to K into LCM of A, B and C. So let me copy this and let me paste it. Just a minute. Copy and I'm pasting it here. So what I've copied it and pasted it. Now I already know that I've represented this number as this much, right? So I've represented the number as 23 into 13, 23 into 11 and 23 into R. Now use this formula and this one, okay? LCM of these numbers. We know LCM of these number is nothing but 16445. So 16445 will be equal to, the LCM of all these number will be equal to K. Here K is nothing but your 23 because 23 is only repeating. Okay, your 23 into LCM of your remaining numbers, which is 13, 11 and R. Okay, which is 13, 11 and R. Now LCM, to find R, only if you find R, I can find A. So I'm finding R. So LCM of 13, 11, R is 1644 by 23. So what I am getting? I'm getting 715. Okay. Now what is to find the LCM? So let me take it. Okay. LCM is lowest common multiple. Lowest common multiple is 13's multiple is 715. 11's multiple is 715. R's multiple is 715. All these three common smallest multiple is 715. Okay. So this 715 should be multiple of 13, 11 and R. Okay. So for this, what I'll do, I'm multiplying 13 into 11. If I multiply 13 into 11, I'll get 143. So I'm just dividing that 143 by 715, which means 143 into 5 is nothing but 5 ones are 5, sorry 15, 21 and 715. So basically LCM of 13, 11 and 5 is only 715. If you want, you can check it. For this, how I found, I just multiplied 13 and 11. I divided that number by, I divided the answer by, which means this is my answer. I divided this number by 715 and I got the number as 5. So what can I conclude? I can conclude that this is my R. My R is nothing but 5. R is equal to 5. What is my A? A, I have already written it as 23 into R, right? So, which is 23 into R, which is 23 into 5. And what is 23 into 5? I'm getting 115. A is 115. This is the shortest method which I can teach you. So, I hope you understood this question. So, your answer for this one is 115. I hope you understood it. Thank you.